I don't know how much you remember this area. That's the entrance to the block, Mum and Dad's block, as you know. But it has been very seriously widened. I couldn't tell you exactly by how many metres, but Nick did that. So he cut all the sides through there, and he was getting rubble from various places and filling in this area, Michelle. So it's a really, really wide, comfortable entrance. We're just going to, still got a bit of rubble falling from there. We're going to do a bit more cleaning there, work a solution out for there sometime. Let me just walk up. Just begun to put some heavy stone at the bottom, and as we find we'll get more, we'll continue that, but there's nothing urgent about that job. So yeah, look, here we go, Mish, let me just show you. That's the turning area. It's the beginning of the pipe that we buried. So yeah, look, it's a little bit rough there. You could probably do a bit more work, but with a ute or a truck, I think it seems to me to be, this has all been built up. A pretty decent area to turn around, Mish. Okay, now coming up the road, beginning of the road, look how wide it is. And just have a look at the general lay, Michelle. Look at that. I put my foot forward. It's really comfortable to walk on and wide. The reason it took a while is because there was a lot of cutting of stone here. It had to be done with a jackhammer. So again, Jimmy has a big ute, quite large tyres. I'd say, look, have a look. I'd say so far comfortable, no big deal. Certainly a truck I don't think would have an issue. Gets a little bit rough here, Mish. You can get some of these out of the way. Not a big deal. I don't think. Maybe you can do a bit of this by hand, side to side. Still, look how wide it is. I don't know if you remember last time that the original Mish, but it was like almost like a track. It was very narrow. Lots and lots of cutting there. And here it's about 5 metres, I think. Here, 4 or 5 metres. So if I don't know if you're getting a sense, Mish, let me just pan down. A little bit rough, a little bit, but I can't really see the big deal for a truck or a ute. Let me just show you. Okay, here's just around the corner I was telling you. Push those out of the way, because we're going to take them to the bottom. We didn't end up doing it. Okay, Mish. Huge hole has been dug here. You can't see it, but it's a massive cavern full of stone. There's just a tremendous amount of good building stone there for you. And around this point, Mish, he stopped. Okay, so, because it's pretty quite wide open, there are some larger rocks I can probably by hand push out of the way. Yeah, it does get a bit rough here, Mish. Your building blocks up there, so let's have a look at what would involve maybe a bit more grading and flattening through here, Mish. And he's right, around here, I've forgotten, gets a bit rough. Nick didn't touch this, but I don't think there's a whole lot to be done of grading, flattening, pushing some of the rubble of the rocks back. We're getting up to a flat area. I hope this is helping. Let me just send this and I'll have a look at that picture, Mish, to work out where the block is. All right.